Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for today's logo design challenge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a business name generator, and right here, this is Luca.com. And so I'm going to go in here and let's see, they actually have a different page. Hang on one second. Here we go. Business name generator. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just type in a keyword or an industry. I'm going to go ahead and get a company name, and then I'm going to create a logo just based off of that name. All right, so for the industry, I'm going to go ahead and type technology and just kind of see what comes up. Let's see here. Okay, so a lot of these are very basic. So like Century Computers, I mean, that's something that you would see like back in the 80s or the 90s, right? I'm kind of looking for something that, you know, that's like one word. So a few days ago, I tried bank, and there were a couple that I liked in here. So let's see if there's any that jump out at me again. Let's see here. Seacoast. Costium Uptrust, Prostitution. It's a little bit edgy for a bank. Let's see, Riversea. That's pretty cool. Let's see, Bankersea, Savingsify. So there's all kind, you know, like this kind of gives you an idea of all the different things that you can find on here. River Law, Swearify. That's interesting. What if we combined two of them? I'm going to cheat just a little bit. I like the River Law, but instead of the law, why don't we just do Lee? So River Lee. So River, Riverly. So I'm going to go with that. And so let's just go into Illustrator and let's throw some ideas around. So that's pretty cool. I like just the word. So, okay. So I'm not going to use plus Jakarta Sans, even though I love this font, and it's become my new obsession. As you can see here, like there's all kinds of different ones, and plus I use it on that Astrobright, not Astrobright. I use it on that Slow Crush poster that I did this yesterday afternoon, just kind of playing around. Okay, so let's go ahead and filter some script fonts, and basically I'm going to give myself 10 minutes. So let me set a timer on my phone. If my phone will cooperate with me. All right, so I'm going to set myself a timer for 10 minutes. I've got 10 minutes to come up with a logo. So what's really cool about this, I'm just going to kind of talk as I go, is what's cool about doing projects like this is you can is that it allows you to do and see things differently from what you're used to doing or normally used to doing. So typically, you know, I do a lot of poster designs for music, movies, and things like that. You know, this kind of breaks me outside of my comfort zone a little bit. I don't, you know, design logos for banks, you know, so just kind of going into a little bit of a different, section, you know, like a different world, really, just to kind of come up with something. Some of these are cool, but you have to be really careful when you're choosing a script font, because, you know, like if you had like two different words or whatever that you're going to be working with, then you obviously have to, you know, keep in mind all the different placement from you know, like for different words and different fonts and things like that. None of these are really jumping out to me though, but I want to see. That's interesting. I actually do like, I like this Sloop Script Pro. That's pretty cool. And plus, like, you know, like the whole like river, you know, like Riverly and everything is just kind of like, it's like currents and flowing, and I like how all of these letters flow nicely into each other. Let's take off optical and put on auto. There we go. That's much better. However, you can see right here that the V and the E are not connected. So a little cheat that you can do for script fonts that don't connect where you want them to is just to kind of go through all the different letters and see if there's like a connecting piece that you can find. And let's see if there's one that we can find at the top right of one of these letters. And then that way, okay, that's all right. That's a little connecting piece there. So we can just convert to outlines, and let's grab our knife tool over here, and we'll just cut this out. Grab our direct selection tool. Oops. Direct selection tool. Again, there we go. And let's just get rid of this. We don't need that. So now let's see if we can connect these two letters. Before I do that though, I'm going to bring in the kerning between the R and the I. There we go. Now we'll create outlines here, and now we'll bring this up here. So we want to connect this somehow, but we need it to go not like top going over this way. We need it to go a little bit more like this. I'd like it to kind of flow into that E right there. There we go. Perfect. All right, and you'd never know that that was added. Okay, so now we'll select all of this and unite it. So now it's all one. It's now all one shape, one continuous shape. All right, so that is actually really cool. I like this a lot. So it's very traditional, but kind of what I'm thinking is, you know, this would be like more of an upscale or a luxury bank or something like that. So with this type of script typography, it definitely helps them to stand out from what a lot of other banks are doing now. A lot of them are doing like the grotesque typography and, you know, very minimalist type of sans serif type of typography. You're not seeing a lot of new like newer rebrands of banks and everything going with like a script type of font, especially one that's like this. So I think that it would help them to stand out a little bit more. Let's see if we can do anything before we do any colors really quick. I want to see if I can just kind of put this inside of some kind of a shape or something like that. And you could do some cool brand elements here, maybe some like waves or something like that, just to kind of help reinforce the idea of a river. You know, maybe it could be, you know, maybe the bank was originally on a river or like right next to the river or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I like the box around that. It kind of looks like a department store though, but that's okay. And if we did something like this, let's see, I've got a little over 5 minutes left. So I'd like to at least try out a couple of things here, like a zigzag, but we'll make them nice and smooth. There we go. So you could easily go, you know, and you could make all of the ends nice and rounded right here and just kind of do something like this. And it's pretty cool. Like you got like a little optical illusion type of thing going on there. Of course, I would refine this a little bit more to make sure that these would work well together with each other. But it could easily be, you know, like some kind of a branding piece or something like that. Let's go ahead and get colors. I think that colors would definitely help us out a little bit. So I'm going to look for a luxury color palette. And let's see. Oh, I like this one. That's cool. I like this one a lot. So let's go ahead and copy the image, drop it into here. Okay, and now we'll try just a couple of different combinations of these colors. First off, let's get a background on here. And for now, I'm just going to color that white just so I can go in here and kind of refine this shape that's around here. I'd like it to, you know, not that this necessarily has to be perfect for the purposes of this video. We're just throwing together a logo as quickly as we can in 10 minutes. But I just want to, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab these colors here. Oh, that's not a white. That's not pure white. It's almost like a spearmint. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see, what if you did something like this, but brought it a little bit more into the green universe? That's pretty cool too. I like that. So let's copy and drag, and let's try this, maybe this color, or ooh, that green and gold is nice. I actually like that a lot. So river. Okay, so for this, let's go ahead and color this down here. And then we'll do the same thing with these lines. Very cool. All right, let's just to have a little bit of fun. Trying to make sure that I go in and select every other one of these. And do like a shift where we kind of push it over a little bit, not too much. That is really cool. Okay, that is super cool. So you could easily do some kind of, you know, like you could bring this in with, you know, like letterheads, or even on the website you could do something like that. But that's a really cool pattern right there. And I do like it inside of here. Let's apply our colors to here real quick. I think I'm running out of time. Let's see how much time I've got. Okay, I've got just under 2 minutes. Okay, and just kind of bring this over here. I could easily see this like on a name tag or something like that, or you could see it on you know, like the entrance of the bank as you're coming in. I'm gonna try it with the rounded corners. It's pretty cool. You know, it kind of helps to reinforce the whole, you know, cursive thing. So if you did 1 inch here, that's nice actually. What if we did the same thing here? It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can give them I don't want to put, let's see, let's try the word bank, and I want a nice strong serif. I'm running out of time, so I think I'm gonna just go with I'll try something like Gaudi, because I like Gaudi. Alright, let's bring this over here so we can isolate the name, and we'll just color this green real quick. That's really nice and green. I like that a lot. And for the placement here, oh wait, that would be interesting. Oh, that's a nice happy little accident. I was just dragging that around and I was like, that would be cool to see that. Trying to, okay, there we go. Oh wait, why don't we just have it flow into the B? There we go. Alright, let's do a little bit of kerning here and see how well, oh man, my time is up. Okay, well, I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. I'm just gonna finish refining the space between these letters here. And the only thing I'm not too crazy about is the fact that that Y goes behind here. But you know what? My video, my rules, I'm going to go in here and I think I'll just cut that out and see how that looks. So let's do outlines here, and then we'll just do the divide on the Pathfinder. That way we can just go right here and just get rid of that. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. All right, so here it is, the logo and somewhat visual identity for Riverly Bank, a bank that we just made up here. So like I said earlier, this is a great exercise if you want to do, if you're a logo designer, graphic designer, whatever. If you want to kind of challenge and sharpen your skills up a little bit, do something each day that you normally wouldn't do, that you're not used to doing, because this can really help you to refine your own skills. And there's one that you can sign up for. I think it's the Daily Logo Design Challenge or something like that. Just search for it in Google. You'll be able to find it, and you can sign up for it. And they send you a brief with the name and everything like that, and you can do it each day. And I have done that one before. It's been a while since I've done it, but you can do that, or you can go get a business name generator site and just do it that way. So there's all kinds of ways you can do it, or you can just make it up and do whatever you want to do. So I hope you learned something from this video. I hope it was useful to you. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and also click the bell for notifications. That'll notify you every time I upload new content. And also, thanks to everyone who's subscribed. It really helps me out when you do that. And if you haven't, please do so. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.